This is the filter for the water separator, right? And this right here is the regular fuel filter. I'm first going to remove this little cap. All right, you can use a wrench to do it, or you can do it by hand. All right, this cap has a black O-ring. This right here. You got to make sure the filter honestly comes with a replacement, so we're going to throw this away and keep the cap. So the next thing we're going to do, put the wrench here, and just there we go. All right. I apologize because there's no other way to put the camera anyway. I can use my hand to take it out, guys. So take this out, pull this out, and you guys can see how dirty the filter look. You know, look at this guy. Make sure that the fuel go inside my bucket right here. You guys can see inside here it look white, and then this one looks super nasty, right? I'm gonna put that in the bucket. This is what inside look like. All right, this spring in there, just leave it there, do not take it out. But this right here, we have the replacement that came with the filter, so we're going to throw this away, right? The next thing we're going to do is kind of clean this first before we install the new filter. Make sure all the dirt that you see around this, you know, clean it up first. So this is our new filter. I'm going to take it out of the bag real quick, right? Yeah, take it out of the bag, and this side with that rubber seal is going to go down, right? And do not remove this whatever thing over here. Do not, you can see that do not remove wrap. All right, so we're just going to take this one here and set it into there. You see the little pipes right there? You're going to go through there and put it in and just push it down just like that, guys. So this is a replacement O-ring, because when you look in the bag, you will see there's one big one. This is for a different model, all right? But we are using the small one. These two little ones here, skinny one right here, that's the one we're gonna be using, right? So before we put this thing on, you want to kind of like, you know, wet this little bit with some diesel so it could be able to lubricate, right? And then what we're gonna do is put it around this right here. You guys can see this? Right around here, just like this. Alrighty. You don't want to leave this dry to put it on. Just put it right around here and put some diesel around there to lubricate that first. Well, after I'm done lubricating this, I'm just going to take it and put it right on top of this bad boy right here, just like this. Alrighty, and sit right there. Grab this big one, just put it right on it. You see, I started with gloves, I'm finishing up without a glove. Make sure you hand tie that first before you use your. So before we put the top cap on, all right, before we put this one on, make sure you got the O-ring and everything, and lubricate that with some diesel, right? We need to put some fuel in that first, right? I have some fuel in the bucket here. All right, I'm going to use the cup, make sure there's no water in it, and then dump it over there. We got some fuel here. For some reason, I'm not a big fan of the location of this one right here. It make it hard to do anything. All right, you guys can see the fuel going into there. Oh, you can get yourself fuel from your fuel tank. All right, just in case no fuel coming from this thing right here, get yourself some fuel from your fuel tank. You know, the way to do it is to either get some garden hose, cut it, and be able to suck the fuel and, you know, have it just like this, right? That should be good enough right there. All right, now we have that. We're gonna go ahead and seal this bad boy. All right, and yeah. You can pump this. You guys can see it's pumping. Pump it until it turns really hard. You guys can see when I pump in it. Yeah, because what we're doing is we're pumping fuel to the system, right? It's just like when you're working on a brake or something, and before you move the car, you have to pump the brake so the brake fluid can go back into whatever. As soon as it turns hard like it is right now, and we should be good to go. You guys can see that? Yep, that's good enough right there. It's time to fire up the truck. All right, so I'm gonna just put the key in there, turn it, and let the truck go through all the checks and everything. I got a load that have to be delivered tomorrow, Monday. The good thing is I have all day, but I need to go get a haircut. And yeah, I'll be leaving tonight, Sunday, and drop it off tomorrow, Monday, guys. Let's go ahead and fire up this guy. It takes a hard start from the beginning. You have fuel on the line going to the engine, and then when you disconnect that, all the fuel is going to come down, right? And that's why you need to put some fuel in that water separator and pump it, so be able to send fuel back on the line. It's idling pretty good. Everything's running good, guys. So now that we have fuel back on the line and everything, we're gonna stop it and turn it back on to see if we're gonna have a hard time starting it. All right, so now let's try it for the second time to see if it's gonna do what it did earlier, right? Turn the key, let it do its checks, and then yeah, man, it's DIY. If you want to be a successful owner-operator, you got to learn how to do stuff on your own. These things are pretty easy to do. It's just like they are time-consuming, because I should be doing something different, like getting a haircut and looking nice and all that. So let's go ahead and start it up and see. That's good enough. That's good enough. All right. So let me go back there. All right, let's give it another try, guys. You gotta wait till all the lights disappear and everything like that. Let's try it again. So when I do like that, it's definitely going to increase more fuel on the line, so that my next startup will be easy. So let's go ahead and stop it and then repeat it again, right? All right, let it do its checks and everything. Let's go ahead and fire it up, guys. How easy was that? So that's how you do your water separator, your fuel filter, and all that stuff. It's about 6 p.m. right now. I need to go get ready and then to get out of here. But I will see you guys in the next video, man. Peace and love.